guys, it's Wednesday the 29th. It's almost April, which is the year's flying over so quick. Fresh off like videos like last night, so thanks Jürgen for treating the lads as well. Today on the dyno we have the Chevy, the 55, along with a few others. Jürgen will be doing a workshop tour as well, and updates on that. So let's follow on and go to the dyno. So a lot of people want to know about this car. So this is Rick's 55 Chevy Sports Coupe is the full name. So I want to have a quick sort of walkthrough of the spec of this car and stuff like that, because it's very tasty. Unfortunately on the dyno it was an issue with the tyres actually failed. Stuff like this does happen, unfortunately. We can't control it, you know, it's part and parcel of it. So Rick will be back in the future for every tune and stuff like that to finish it up, and she's ready for the streets, getting big power. So the motor it's an iron block for the LS sort of enthusiasts. It has got LS3 heads as well, as you can see there, over the heads. It's got a Steve Morris cam in it, Dyno rods and pistons. So yeah, so she's pretty much a full built motor. Position 66mm turbos there. Offside motor there. So yeah, a lot of custom work done by Rick in-house, which is very impressive. So Rick, you built an absolute monster here, buddy. Also has, as you noticed there, the air to water intercooler as well system. A lot of fuel tanks in the back and stuff like that. All the good stuff. It is a falling, I believe. Part tubes, I think it's a half chassis car as well, so she's ready for a lot of the Pro Street sort of no prep stuff. So yeah, she's still road legal, but how cool is that, guys? So I want to note, do you think this is one of the coolest sort of American cars of that period? Personally, this is one of my favourites, especially the 55. The two-door is just perfect. So would you like to leave a comment in the comment section below what you think is in your opinion, the best American car of this period, but this one here, perfect.
So, busy day today, and Haggy is polishing his Cupra, is that right, Haggy?
Somewhat complete. It's getting me track tyres sort of all sort of prepared.
Had
and
new
all
wheel bearings done, haven't you?
Yeah, new hubs, new wheel bearings, new coilovers.
What's it like? Feels
obviously
good?
I haven't set it up properly yet, but
does it feel good?
We'll wait and see.
So let's check these guys, check these tyres out.
It's currently on the wets at the minute. We're using me 76, which I'm going to go to slicks now because I've got the coilovers.
So on another note, guys, Haggy's been vlogging today, been so busy, so I'm going to show you a couple of things and what's been going on. Caroline's car is on the dyno. We've done some few pulls, run out of time today, we've had a few issues. Don't know if Haggy explained that the Chevy had a tyre blowout. But yeah, Caroline, we've done some initial pulls and we're up to about 820 wheel horsepower so far, but with some more little tests we need to do tomorrow. And yeah, we're nearly there, Caroline. I hope you're liking the little vlogs I'm doing on your car. Scotty's engine's out and we have a crack manifold. Not sure if you're going to be able to see it. It is, where is it? Let me see if I can find. Don't think you'll be able to see it, but it's basically just in here. So once it's off, we'll show you. So that's getting repaired. Engine's got about 13,000 miles. Drive shaft split as well, so that needs repaired, and a couple of oil leaks that need fixed. But yeah, engine's still strong. It's been raced a little bit, but yeah, it's holding up well. Just a bit of maintenance to do, and then this engine will go back up in its place again. Warren, your car fuel system's done, dry sump's done. I'm waiting for some fittings from Joel to come. Then we are waiting for your plenum to come, and then we can fire this car up. So yeah, so just waiting on a couple of little bits for you, Warren. Trick is here. We're going to drop the front subframe, take the diff out, and see what's going on in there as well, because there's an issue with that front diff in that car. But what else can I update you on? Let's have a quick look in the engine room. The engine room is closed Jimmy is dropping Romain off, so pointless going in there and explaining stuff because it's been really busy, so probably not much to update so far in terms of what is happening. But James's short block is pistons are done, crank and bearings are all done as well. So yeah, I'll go back to the office and give you a quick update on there. Right guys, so that is all for Wednesday. We've got Tierney and Kev in the office, and I'm going to sit down and try and plan tomorrow. What a day guys, honestly, what a day. So yeah, tomorrow, I don't even know where to start. I'm going to have 5 minutes and have a look and see what we're going to get up to tomorrow. There's a lot of stuff didn't go to plan, and that's the hardest bit now, trying to get stuff organised so I can try and get on top. So yeah, for now guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Morning guys, 30th of March today. I've come in super early this morning. Had a few little technical issues yesterday, so I just want to get ahead of myself, or ahead of the game if you like. So yeah, getting everything prepared, ready for the boys, so when they come in everything's set. Today we've had a small issue with the R8. It's got some sort of vac leak, boost sort of issue. It's uneven on the bank, so Scott's going to have a look at that today. We've got the Pro Hunter guys coming to fit our new alignment machine, so if you after tracking and such, just give away an email and we will give you some prices. What else we got? We've got a BMW M4 having a power run and a brake fluid change by Kyle. Jan is working on an RX-7 that's leaving at the weekend as well, so he's going to get that ready for the weekend. I'm trying to think what else is on this week, or today. Let's have a look. So Matty is working on the Airtrek, Scotty's on the R8, and Kyle is also working on Parv's car today. Parv's car was on the dyno yesterday. He wants to use it on the street. This is the car that ran 7.7 second quarter mile. So what we've done is we've tuned it on pump fuel. He's got about 1200 horsepower on pump, and he's got about 1500, 1600 wheel on ethanol. Well, I've told him he has to be very, very careful on this car on the street. And yeah, so that's going to go next week. Mortic dash has been installed and calibrated by Romain. Jimmy's working on James Harley's engine, so he's been building that over the last few days. And who else? We've got Dean is working on Ross's time attack car as well. Chris and Haggy are doing office stuff as well. Dale is going to be prepping Jasper's car this week, and I think also Chris is going to look at my Lambo as well. We've got a TCM issue with the flashing, it hasn't gone to plan, so we need to try and get that sorted. But apart from that, that is it for the morning. I'm going to have some cereal and wait for the boys to come in. I think Dale's just come in there now. He's nice and early, and we'll see you soon. So we've got this BMW M4 on the dyno, Stephen's car, that came in for a gin tonic crank hub installation. Chris is getting it ready. We're going to do some power runs to see what sort of power it's making. Once that is done, our final job is to do a brake lead using some Mortal RBF fluid. So let's see what sort of power this M4 is doing. There's no modifications that we've done, we're just literally doing a power run. Welcome back to sunny Newcastle. We've got Dale prepping up the BMW behind us. That was on the dyno. I think it was a stage 1. It made 414 wheels today. And also Jasper's coming to get his car this weekend, or he tells us he is, so I hope he does. So Jasper, it's getting washed and it's ready for you. Steve, your car's getting washed as well. My Lambo, we're about to do a TCM update on that, just haven't had time. And guys, we're also fitting a new Pro Hunter wheel alignment machine, so I'll show you a bit of that later on. It's arrived, the new machine, and the guys are going to install it today. So I'll come back later when it's been fitted and you can have a look at what we just bought. Caroline's R8, Scotty's just trying to find this issue with the boost leak, and then it's going back on the dyno to get finished off. So that's where we're at with this R8 at the moment. So yeah, so hopefully it's finished. We've got Tim's RX-7 who we bought of us. We're just getting a Cat 1 alarm installed and an immobiliser as well today, and then Jan's off today and he will be finishing off this tomorrow, ready for pickup on Saturday. Kyle is off today as well, so there's no developments on your car today, unfortunately. Dan's Airtrek, we're taking the gearbox out, and then we're going to have a look at the differential and see what's going on that car. So yeah, Matty's got the job of doing this air trek. So Dean, I know you've been really busy with this Time Attack Subaru. Lots and lots of work getting done. I presume you're deep in the wiring in it at the minute, aren't you?
Yeah, there's a lot of systems, so a lot of controls that need to go in. So it's just a case of just plodding along, getting all the wiring in.
And what wiring is that you've got in your hand at the moment? Is that for?
This is for the gearbox. This is for the sensors for the gear shift and the gear indicator. So wiring it to the ECU, so it knows what gear it's in and stuff. So.
And I believe the next step of that you're also going to be doing with fabrication as well.
Yeah.
On next week, yeah.
Yeah, we have an exhaust which Ross has supplied himself, which is a side pipe. Quite an interesting exhaust setup. I'll show you over here if you want.
Yeah.
So, quite an interesting exhaust setup.
Has that been squashed?
It's letterbox exhaust.
Letterbox exhaust, yeah.
Coming outside of the passenger side of the car. So we need to modify the mid pipe, which is already on the car.
Quick one, while we've got you, people's going to be wondering, why is that being flattened?
So the car, he's also sourced a flat floor for the car for aerodynamic purposes. And this is designed to come out the side so they can get this big rear diffuser in.
So it's not to reduce noise, right?
No, no, definitely not.
There you go, guys, so you've seen that. We call it the duck exhaust. So yeah, so Dean is cracking on with this, so he's into wiring. I don't really like to sort of vlog when people are wiring because it's quite a technical sort of stuff, but yeah, Ross, your car's progressing along nicely. Dean's been liaising with Remain today about the startup map, but yeah, get the wiring finished first and then we will keep you updated. Big shout out to Cyvex as well. There's Jimmy back from Texas. It's been a busy week. Obviously, you've seen on yesterday's vlog, he's got the short block done for James. And right now he is cleaning all the heads and working on the heads. Yeah, busy times, but I'm going to let Jimmy crack on and then we will do some more interesting vlogging from later on the week. What a nice RX-7 that is. I've also got another blue RX-7 coming, and someone who's very good friends of mine has bought one. If you can think, and it's not Haggy, if you can think who it is who's bought another RX-7, please put it in the comments. Guys, this is where you want to get your alarms done if you're in the northeast. Top guys. So there's Dale. He's doing the courtesy wash. Car's been in for a big job. So we will see Steve about 4 o'clock. And Jasper's car is leaving also this weekend. So BMW today. Jasper's car is Friday or Saturday, he said. Yuka, where are you? Your car is ready. It is waiting for you. It is sunny. Wheels are painted. The car's machine polished. It drives beautiful. It's got lots of power. You don't want it, mate. I'll quite happily have it if you want. What a beautiful car that is. Guys, we've shifted some cars about. McLaren's there. I'm waiting for some panels to be fitted. Hamid's Lambo, we're doing some fuel adjustments end of this week, next week. Gizmo's 34, the Rep RS 200 there. For sale, for sale, for sale. And that is my good friend Stefan's Ultima that he's purchased from me. And then we are going to modify it. Right guys, I'm going back to the office. I've got to go to Adrian's and pick my R34 that I dropped off the other day. He said he's done, he didn't want it hanging around his place for too long. So I'm going to have proper doors on my R34. I cannot wait. So yeah, we've got the Hag in the office. I don't know if I can grab him for a few minutes. Mr. Haggy.
Yo,
how's it going? Busy week this week, hasn't it?
It's been manic, mate.
Yeah, you've been to Rio's. You've been fed well.
I think the lads enjoyed it, didn't it? So
yeah, that was Haggy's recommendation, by the way. I've been before, but Haggy said, let's take the boys to Rio's.
somewhere nice. Yeah.
He's cost us quite a lot of money this week.
Oh, be it.
I'm just joking. The lads, they serve a treat now and then. As long as they, they give back, I give to them. That's how it works. Give and take a little bit. But yeah, so we had a good time at Rio's, and I'm on my way to get my 34. I'm back at GM. I've picked my 34 GTR up. I'm going to go and show you outside the new doors. There we go. Look at that. Sun is out. Adrian's done a fantastic job on the paint. So I've now got original 34 doors. So now I can open the car insure it without any issues. So all I've got to do now is MOT this car and I can have some fun on the road. I'll probably go on the road with Remain next week and just check it out on the road, see what he thinks of it. There you go, Haggy and Callum. How about this for your thumbnail? Pink GTR with 2000 horsepower. Good morning everyone, it's Friday, last day of the month, and then we're into April, basically the sunny season. We can get our toys out and play. Chris came in this morning dead early washing his Maserati. Yeah. So, bet you're pleased to get that back, aren't you?
Can't wait.
Yeah, it's looking nice.
It's typical, the weather's forecast to be raining all weekend. But
see, blame Chris this weekend. Blame Chris.
Yeah, my fault.
Hunter lighting got installed yesterday. We're waiting for our training day, and I think next week or the week after. We've got some guys that already know how to use it, but that'll be a service that we'll offer at GM, so stay tuned for that. So today, Jan is working on Tim's RX-7. He's doing some little extra work that he wants, like CD players. As you've seen yesterday, had an alarm fitted by OCD Installations, I believe. And he's doing some of the little jobs that he's asked for before he collects it. Kyle is on the sick today as well, so we'll wish him all the best and we'll see him soon. Jimmy is working on James's VR38 engine. Dean is in Ross's Time Attack today as well, so he's been on it all week, 4 days this week, as he was off Monday. Matty is doing a service on a Velfire. That's a Japanese people carrier, really cool cars, so I'll show you that in a second. And then he's focusing on the Air Trek, trying to remove the gearbox to get into the diff. Scotty is working on Scott's car. He's taking off the manifolds to get welded, and then he's repairing a few small leaks over the next few days and next week. I believe that is it. Chris is doing some office work, Haggie's doing some sales and updating customers, and myself, I'm doing some planning as well in the office. Also, we may have a customer who contacted us about a year ago. His son's had leukemia and he's rang the bell on Tuesday, so really happy about that. He rang me, he didn't actually ring me, messages, like I say, over a year ago or so. Want to come to GM, they're big fans. I might blog it, I don't know. What I don't want to do is blog as some people do and sort of get it for likes. So he wanted to go on one of my cars. He asked us a while back. Obviously I've got 3 kids myself, so I think it's a nice thing to do. So yeah, like I say, it might be on the video, it might not. So, but he's coming probably about 4 o'clock. Weather's not the best, but we're still going to take him out. Obviously nice and easy, so yeah. So stay tuned and we'll see you soon.
Right, good morning. Little update from me. I've got Lennon's BMW M135i on the dyno. He's recently bought it. It's got some modifications on it already when he's bought it, so he's curious to find out what power it's making. Nice car. It's got a D cat on it by the smells of it, and from what he tells us, it certainly smells like it has. We assume it's mapped because there's no engine warning light on it, so that is the purpose of today's power run, to find out what power it's making. If you recognise this car, again, I've said this before in the past, sometimes I have people say, that used to be my old car, I did X, Y and Z to it, it's running this, it was tuned by whoever. Feel free to let me know in the comments. And yeah, so let's get some power runs on, get some footage, and we'll see what power it makes. Right, so let's get the fans on, see if we can get some traction and see what power it makes. Right, so struggle for traction a bit, but let's see what results it made. It's a moment of truth, power run's done. How did the BMW do? Well, I wish I'd been filming the customer's reaction. He did actually say he would prefer not to be on camera, and his reaction was a good one, so I did say to him as he said it, I was like, I wish I'd been filming that. So he did swear. It is making more power than he expected. So we've got the graph behind us. Let's see if I can kind of get the lights off it. The Dyno lights don't help. But it is making 374 wheel horsepower. Nice torque curve as well. I mean, pretty much torque, it's just flat right through the mid-range. Very nice. And that 374 works out at around about 440 brake horsepower, if my maths is correct. Basing it on 15% transmission loss, it could be a bit less. You know, there's a slim chance it might be. It's two-wheel drive. I've lost my numbers. Typically, let's have a quick check. 374. You divide the wheel horsepower number by 0.85. So yeah, 440 brake horsepower approximately at the flywheel. Wheel horsepower is all that we really are interested in, but everybody likes a brake horsepower figure for down the pub, so that's an estimate. I'll get the car unstrapped now, get this back to Lennon. If you do it as a car, like I said before, apparently this is the original plate. He's put some styling extras on it, so he's put the splitters and things on. But yeah, feel free to let me know if you recognise the car, if you know whose car it was and what mods it's had. Right, see you soon.
Toyota Velfire in today at GM for an oil and filter service and a gearbox change and also an inspection. So these are a 3.5 petrol engine V6. I also have one of these myself as a family car. Absolutely great cars. So if you're looking for something like this, hit me up at sales at jmimports.co.uk. They are absolutely fantastic car. Matty has been doing a service on it today, and we're going to go for a test drive now just to see if we can hear a knock on the car. While I'm here as well, guys, we now have our Hunter machine fully set up. We're just waiting for the guys to do a bit of training day. But yeah, there she is, Hunter Pro alignment machine. Quite an expensive bit of kit, but it is fantastic. So yeah, let's go for a test drive on this Alphard, or Velfire I should say. Chris is about to pull this R8 into the dyno and just check, make sure there's no boost leaks on the back there. There was a small difference between bank 1 and bank 2, so we're just trying to see what that can be. So Scott's changed a couple of things over and it's going to go back to the dyno. Also, R34, as you've seen yesterday, it came back from the paint shop. It's looking absolutely fantastic. The 34 is back on the road. I've got some new Nismo mounts to put in, and I need to also service it and get it ready to go. Pretty fantastic car. Jizz all over it. On your tail. So Ross Dean's working on your car today. It's your handbrake, and he's busy doing your paddle shift and wiring that in today.
Spiral cable on.
Spiral cables fitted.
Whatever it's called. So the wheel can still turn with the paddle shift buttons on.
Cool. Looking good. And then we've got Jan working on Tim's car. Tim's car is leaving tomorrow. Jan's fitting a CD player and a battery kill switch and a couple of other little things for him as well. So that is leaving tomorrow if Tim comes. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, Tim. Right guys, as you've seen there, obviously it's been a busy week, and I've had a few like curveballs this week thrown at us. I'm sure business owners know what it's like. Obviously we've had a sort of like we've lost sort of 5 days, lost 3 techs this week, with a combination of 5 days off, which is like one tech for a week. Illnesses happen, you know, people have family issues as well, and you know it's tough for us because obviously it's you know beyond our control and beyond the lads' control as well. You know, everyone gets sick from time to time, so yeah, so me and Chris have got a job now to sort of plan next week. So the guys who had work for next week are now kind of like can't be prioritised because we need to prioritise this week's work, unfortunately. Like I say, we've had a total of 5 days lost. One was unauthorised holiday, which was fine, but when you've got 3 guys off, it's sort of hammers worth for the week. So Yeah, not been an easy week, but we'll carry on, and that's just, you know, gives you a little insight as everything's not as smooth as it looks on the internet. There is a lot of stuff in the background that, you know, happens, and it's just life. So we and Chris will just plod on and replan for next week, get ourselves together and get back on top. So I'll see you on the dyno vlog with Chris in a minute with the R8. So for now, see you soon. Right guys, I'm sitting in the car with Connor. How old are you, Connor?
9.
9. So Connor is going to go out in
A Tesla, a Lamborghini.
a Lambo. You've been in a Tesla before, haven't you? And what's your favourite car?
I don't know really.
Is it a Lambo or a Tesla, do you think?
I don't know really.
I think he likes a Lambo better. There we go, that's his smile. So are you excited? Yeah, so obviously Haggy showed you around the shop. Was there any other cars you liked at the shop? Just this one? There you go, he's picked the white Lambo as his favourite car. So I'm going to take him out for 15 minutes, and obviously the weather's not good, so we're just going to take it easy. Connor's dad arranged this over a year ago or so, and we're just going to go for a drive, aren't we?
Yeah.
Have you been waiting for this long time? Good lad. Right, so Connor is actually going to film, and he's going to hold himself with the camera, and yeah, just literally he might talk to us on the camera. So let's give it to Connor. That's it. Connor is recording now. What do you think so far? Is it comfortable?
Yeah.
How's your little friend doing? Is he
Good.
went flying or not?
Nope. Meow.
Is it too noisy or not?
No.
Should we put the window down a little bit?
Yeah.
Right, the noise. So what have you been doing today, Connor?
Just being at school really.
You like school?
Yeah.
What's your favourite subject?
Maths.
Maths.
Yep.
Are you good at maths?
Yeah.
How good are you at maths?
Pretty good.
So if I said to you, what's 5 times 5, you would know.
25.
Good lad. What about 6 times 6?
36.
Do you want to press the red button again at the back?
Yeah. Recording now. Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. Meow meow. Back to me. Cat's just
It's an automatic, so it's in first gear. Oh, is it? Alright, so it'll just go. Noise in the tunnel. Yeah? Are you ready? Hopefully the police don't stop there. It's a green light. Should we make a bit of noise?
Yep.
Oh, it went red. Never mind. So we're going to head back now, yeah?
Yep.
The weather's not the best. Do you want to say bye to the guys?
Yep. Bye. Meow meow.
So there we go. Connor has been out in the GM twin turbo Lamborghini. Did you enjoy it?
Yep.
Obviously we couldn't go fast because of the weather. Wasn't the best, was it? But I think you heard it a little bit, and I think your cat's enjoyed it, isn't it? Is it a cat or what?
Yeah.
What's a cat called?
Snickers.
Snickers. Yeah, so that's it for now. Like I say, we'll round up the vlogging in a minute, but Connor's had a little drive out.
Morning.
And you've got yourself a lanyard as well, haven't you?
Yeah, and the cat just hit the roof of
Has
the
it?
car.
So say bye, Connor.
Bye.
See you later, guys. So Callum, you've got to put this as a thumbnail. There we go. Right, guys, so that is the end of Friday. Chris is out on a fuel run. Like I explained earlier in the video, there's a few guys off, so I need to just see where we're at. I'm in tomorrow, so busy day tomorrow as well. Yeah, so that is it for today, guys. Also, while I've got yous, I might be doing the videos maybe twice or three times a week, I think. Might be better for the channel in terms of you can get a little bit more to view, and it's not every day. I know we've already had this discussion before, but I'm trying to make sure we have some consistent times with the channel where they come out 6 to 8 p.m. You know, sometimes some of the videos have been going out late. It is hard trying to keep on top of stuff as well. So so yeah, let me know what you think on that. I think it may be better we'll do a Tuesday video and a Thursday video maybe, and then a Sunday. I know we've talked about this before, but if you want us to carry on doing them Monday to Friday, we can do that. And I'll obviously speak to my media team and see if that's possible. But for now, guys, have a good weekend and see you next Monday. So that is all for today, guys. I hope you like the videos we're doing. Don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, share, comment, good, bad. Okay.